Are we live? Yes, we are. I like your hat.
Thanks.
Hello, everyone. We're back.
Hey,
We've been away for a while. It's been like 2 weeks we've been away. And for anyone who joined us in our last live, we were actually in Fort Lauderdale, headed out for vacation. And have to apologize for this guy because the last time you saw us, this one didn't have any clothes on, but for the sake of this live, I made sure he got dressed. So for anyone who caught us on our way to Fort Lauderdale or in Fort Lauderdale on the way to vacation, and you got a little surprise there. Da-da! I made sure he was dressed for you for this live.
Yes.
He's even wearing a special hat.
Yes.
So we just got back off of a 2-week vacation and it was amazing. So that's why we've been away. We haven't gotten a chance to see everyone, but we missed you all.
Yes.
But we had a great time. What did we do?
All kinds of stuff.
We did.
I brought back a little bit of the flu bug from dude that was sat next to us on the flight home from Florida for 6 hours. So I was pounding beers and wiping snot on his jeans the whole time.
He was disgusting. Gross. I can't. I'm trying to figure out why is it that he kept calling the flight attendants to bring him beer, but he didn't ask anyone to bring him a napkin.
Yeah, it was nasty.
Like he was disgusting.
So I got a little bit. He had. So sorry, my energy level is a little down. I'll be back in action soon.
Yes.
But Angela leaves the show anyway. So yeah, we had a great time. Starting in Fort Lauderdale, that was cool to check that out. Then we went to our first stop was at Princess Keys.
Mm-hmm.
What did we do there?
Which is in the Bahamas. It's just a little island. It's not even like real Bahamas to me. It's kind of like it's a little island in the Bahamas that people do live on, but the section where we were was owned by the cruise ships. So like all these cruise ships bought a little chunk of the Bahamas and they have like little beach parties there. So we had a beach party. They had a cookout for us. And then we went on a bike tour.
Oh, is that? We did that Princess Keys? Oh, yeah. That's right.
So
bike tour, that was cool. Got to see a little history of the town.
Mm-hmm.
And then one of us did a little snorkeling as usual. That was nice.
That one.
Yep. And then from there we went to...
And then from there we had a day at sea. So we were away for 10 days on this boat. So the first day was the Bahamas, and then we had a day at sea. And then we went to, I don't know them in order, but after that we went to Grenada, Curacao, Martinique.
We went to St. Thomas next.
St. Thomas.
So what do we do at St. Thomas?
At St. Thomas, I don't remember. So you're going to make me go through the whole itinerary?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah. So
St. Thomas, we did a catamaran tour.
Yeah.
And someone almost got left because the catamaran was leaving and someone wasn't back on the catamaran. So I had to stop them from pulling up the anchor because we had to wait for this guy who's never like wanting to leave a vacation spot.
So in my defense, I was chasing turtles and stingrays. And when I asked the little snorkel chicks, how do we know when it's time to come back to the boat? They said they'll blow the horn. Yeah. So there was no horn blown.
Well, because everyone else got back on the boat. That's why there was no horn blown.
I'm sorry, they like rum more than they like snorkeling. And it's probably a good thing that Angela doesn't snorkel, or I probably would get left most of the time.
Yes.
Because these guys obviously suck at counting.
Well, I can't snorkel because if I snorkeled, we'd always get left behind on a vacation. Because this summer when we were in Honduras, same thing. We were supposed to be back on the boat by like 2 p.m. or something, or 2:30. And at 2 o'clock, he was nowhere to be found. 2 o'clock in Honduras, like we know our way around Honduras. So if I snorkel, then we'd always get left. At least I got to hold a taxi and talk them into waiting for us to get us back to the boat on time.
Yeah.
But if I snorkeled, then we would be like on a plane. Guess we miss our boat.
True. Okay, then we went to Grenada.
How do you remember these things? We did go to Grenada. In Grenada, it rained a lot. But the cool thing was it kind of California rained. So it would rain really hard and then it would stop. And it would rain really hard and you think it's going to ruin your day and it would stop. So when we got to Grenada and we got on the catamaran, because we did a lot of catamaraning, when we got on the catamaran, it just poured down. And thank goodness they had like a little cover. So we ducked under the cover. And then when they got to the snorkel site, it stopped raining, even though it still made the water kind of
water wasn't as clear. But it was awesome because we went to this area where they have a bunch of underwater sculptures, like the I think there's other places, but the first place in the world that they've done that. So they had like 12 different underwater sculptures that you could check out, and it was super cool.
So it's kind of like an underwater sculpture park for snorkelers and divers to see what kind of stuff was down there. I didn't go. I was on the boat making sure it didn't leak them. What kind of stuff
there was like people praying to Jesus, a Jesus statue, you know, the traditional one you see with the arms wide open, a circle of children, I think a circle of people, you know, signifying unity. There's 12 naked ladies on the beach.
Yeah. You felt right at home, didn't you?
Absolutely.
And then after that, you got back on the catamaran, and then they were going to take us to this nice beach, and then it started pouring raining again. But then we get to the beach, and it stops raining.
Yeah.
And that was a really nice beach. So it was like it never even rained. Like from the time they took us from the snorkel site to the beach, it was like it never rained. Like the beach was gorgeous.
And Angela actually got in the water.
I did. I like to get in the water. I just don't like jumping off of boats into the water when it's cold.
All right.
And then...
Let's see. So that was what, Bonaire?
No, that was Grenada.
Oh, that was Grenada. So then we went to...
Martinique.
Yes.
So Martinique was our fourth stop.
Hence the hat. What did we do in Martinique?
Martinique, we walked around. We walked around. Martinique was super cool to me because it's this island, but it's a French... what do you call it? Territory, kind of like Puerto Rico is to us. It's a French territory. So it's this island that's like 90% Black people, and everyone speaks French there. I think she says like 90% Black, and then 5% European, and then 5% is like a mixed population of like native Indians who were there from long ago, mixed with the African cultures, mixed with the European culture. So that's 5%. So the whole